Hi there, my name is Daniel, founder of Later CPA and Associates, and welcome back to our Instagram Live series where we are talking about building a successful practice from beginning to infinity. Why did the accountant start going to therapy? Because every time someone mentioned loss, they reached for a spreadsheet and a tissue. All right, so this week we are going to be talking about investing in professional development and how to write that off on your taxes. So pay attention. This is something that you're doing regularly, annually anyways. First, why does professional development matter? You already know the answer to this. It helps keep you clinically sharp and ethically current with your license, including CEUs and your license renewals, etc. Also, having those licenses adds credibility to your private practice. And it also enhances the services that you can offer and helping you to justify the rates that you're charging sometimes. So that's why development matters. Now, what can we do about that on the tax side of things? Great question. So first off, things that can be included as a tax write-off or a taxable expense on your business tax return: continuing education courses and CEUs, any conferences you might attend, things like registration fees, travel, lodging, meals. Talk with your tax professional to make sure you're handling those kinds of things right. Any professional books or subscriptions like Psychology Today or Therapy Notes, anything like those can be included as deductible expenses. Any certification programs you're involved in, EMDR, ART, DBT, anything like those, you can write off the cost of doing those certifications. Also, the costs of any coaching or consulting for your business growth. That can also be included. That might not necessarily be professional development, but it's still a deductible business expense. Now, how do you track these things? How do you deduct them so that it's all okay and approved? First off, keep your receipts. Make sure you're tracking those expenses in your bookkeeping software. Going way back, make sure you're using a dedicated bank account or credit card for paying for those expenses, just to keep it nice and clean. And then make sure that the education is related to your existing practice or license. No need to go off and learn something completely new in order to keep it deductible. We don't want any lawyers in our therapy office, am I right? Just kidding about that. But make sure that your expenses are related to your current license and practice. Now, what kind of things don't qualify for professional development? We'll talk more in detail about this in a future session, but basically anything that is not related to your field, to your license, would not be deductible. We'll talk a lot more in detail about that, but if you're trying to become a doctor, a lawyer, an architect, and deducted as an expense in your therapy business, that's a no-go. Don't fly there. Also, any materials you purchase that are more generic in nature, probably aren't going to be considered as a professional development. Things like you can purchase things like textbooks or professional subscriptions and have those be deducted. But if you're buying books, a dummy's how-to book or Idiot's Guide to Doing Therapy, those are more general. Those are what you generally find in a bookstore or a Walmart book rack. That would not be considered a deductible expense in that case for professional development. You might find a better category for it, but not professional development. Now, when you're making a decision about your education and your continuing professional development, don't let the tax decisions wag the dog. Make sure you're making your decisions that are best for you and your practice to help you grow. But it's always nice if Uncle Sam has a discount attached to that purchase. Now, if you have any questions regarding this topic, feel free to comment below, DM me, and I'll respond as I'm able to. My firm is also offering a free 30-minute discovery call to talk with you and your firm to discuss your tax strategies. Go ahead and DM me and we'll send you a link to our calendar so you can talk with one of us for that. Go ahead and follow and subscribe for future tax tips and event notifications like this, and visit our website, latercpa.com. I will see you all on the next video, and remember to keep helping others to help themselves. Bye.